A single lamp from the Sūtra on the wise and the foolish. Bring forth the bodhi mind. Your journey begins today. The story. In ancient India, in the kingdom of Sūravasti, a destitute woman named Nanda lived. She had no family, no one to depend on, and barely survived each day through begging. Whenever she saw the king, ministers, wealthy merchants, and ordinary people lining up joyfully to make offerings to the Buddha and the Sangha, her heart filled with both envy and sorrow. What did I do in my past life to be so poor in this one? I've encountered such an excellent field of merit, yet I can't even offer the smallest thing, she often thought to herself. But Nanda did not give up. One day, she made a firm resolution. Even if it's just a tiny bit, I must make an offering to the Buddha. For an entire day, she begged along the streets and with great difficulty managed to collect one small copper coin. She clutched that copper coin tightly, as if holding her only hope, and ran to an oil shop to buy lamp oil. The shopkeeper looked at the meager coin and shook his head, saying, "This won't even buy a single drop of oil." Tears welled up in Nanda's eyes as she said earnestly, "I truly wish to light a lamp as an offering to the Buddha, even if it gives just a tiny bit of light." The shopkeeper was moved by her sincerity and not only gave her double the amount of oil. Nanda carefully cradled the small oil lamp as if holding the entire world and gently placed it among the many other lamps before the Buddha at Jetavana Monastery. She knelt and prayed with utmost sincerity. "Though I am poor and can only offer this small lamp, may this tiny light grant me wisdom in the future to illuminate the darkness in the hearts of all beings." Night fell, and the other lamps gradually went out one by one, yet Nanda's lamp burned ever brighter. The oil and wick seemed inexhaustible. The next morning, Venerable Maudgalyana, foremost in supernatural powers, tried to put out the lamps. Still, no matter what he did, he could not extinguish this one lamp. The Buddha smiled and said, "This lamp cannot be extinguished, even if drenched with the waters of the four great oceans or assailed by fierce winds, for it carries within it a vast and compassionate aspiration." Not long after, Nanda returned to the monastery. The Buddha publicly gave her a prophecy. "In the future, you shall become a Buddha named Lamplight Tathagata." Nanda wept tears of joy and requested to become a nun. The Buddha gladly agreed. His disciples asked, what caused her to endure so many lifetimes in poverty, and what brought about this incredible transformation? The Buddha explained, in a past life, she was a wealthy woman who scorned a poor woman who had achieved anagami, meaning non-returner. When I accepted that poor woman's invitation first, she complained, "Why accept that beggar's request instead of mine?" Those contemptuous words brought 500 lifetimes of poverty. However, she also made sincere offerings throughout those lives with genuine joy. Those good seeds ripened in this life, allowing her to meet me and receive this prophecy. She reaped what she sowed, both bitter and sweet. When the news spread, people throughout the city were deeply moved. Some brought clothing, others brought food, and many more lit lamp after lamp of fragrant oil to offer to the Buddha. For 7 days and 7 nights, Jetavana Monastery was illuminated like a river of stars, lighting up the entire night sky. Gazing upon this boundless sea of lamps, the Buddha told Ananda a story from eons past. At that time, there was a monk who vowed to supply lamps for the Sangha for 3 months, working hard each day to collect oil. The king's daughter, Mirni, witnessed this and took upon herself the entire lamp oil offering. Later, more and more people followed her example, lighting countless lamps. That monk later received the prophecy of becoming Dipankara Buddha, Lamplight Buddha. And Princess Muni, through this merit, also received the prophecy of future Buddhahood, who is none other than today's Sakyamuni Buddha.
The bodhicitta lamp never dies, illuminating eternally what made Nanda's lamp inextinguishable while all others went out. The small lamp in her hands and her vow represent bringing forth the bodhi mind, the sincere aspiration to attain enlightenment for all beings, not for oneself alone. When she prayed, "May this light grant me wisdom to illuminate the darkness in all beings' hearts," she began her irreversible path on the Mahayana Bodhisattva way toward Buddhahood. Poverty never blocked her sincere offering, nor did her insignificance diminish her vast aspiration. Because true wisdom light of attaining Buddhahood depends not on how much lamp oil, but on whether the intention is pure. Is it for all sentient beings, or for oneself? This also represents the first of the 6 paramitas on the Bodhisattva practice of giving dana. Moreover, the consistent teaching method used by all Buddhas and world nerd ones is to begin with foundational teachings. Discourse on giving, discourse on precepts, and discourse on the heavenly realms, enabling people to understand the principles of cause and effect and the existence of the 3 realms. One thought of sincere, compassionate aspiration will eternally illuminate thousands of years of darkness and achieve the Buddha way. Once genuinely awakened, this bodhicitta cannot be destroyed, carries one inevitably toward complete awakening. You reap what you sow. Nanda's past disrespect planted seeds of poverty across 500 lifetimes. Her offerings planted seeds of merit. When she brought forth the Bodhi mind, she planted the most powerful seed, Buddhahood itself. Every action plants seeds in your Tathagatagarbha true mind that follow you through lifetimes. Begin today. We often feel we lack money, status, or ability, but Nanda's story teaches true offering lies in purity of intention, not material wealth. Don't wait. Every day offers opportunities to light the heart lamp through small good deeds. A smile, encouragement, patient listening, selfless giving. All are Nanda's lamp, learning the Buddha's aspiration to benefit all beings. When one lamp moved an entire city to light thousands more, it showed the power of inspiration. The heart lamp you light today may lead others through the long night, liberating them from the ocean of birth and death. Nanda had 1 copper coin, yet her sincere bodhicitta set her on the path to Buddhahood. Will you bring forth the Bodhi mind today? Because the Buddha declared this bodhicitta lamp cannot be extinguished, even by the waters of the 4 great oceans or fierce winds.